Hi everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Diane.
I'm Kala.
And we're just making this little video to introduce ourselves to those people that perhaps don't know anything about us.
Yeah.
And would like to find out what's behind the D&H Technique. Okay, so would you like me to start?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I guess I've always been doing art all my life. It's been a bit of a passion since before I can even remember. And I used to spend a lot of time on my grandmother's farm, and my mother was one of 8, so all our family were on farms, so we had a lot to do with the animals and the running of a farm. My passion was always the horse. I used to ride a horse called Loxy and just loved horses, so I used to draw them non-stop, one after the other. In fact, as a youngster, I had a big lump on my finger from drawing and writing about horses so much. Anyway, that's how I grew up, riding and playing with the horse. Couldn't have one of my own until I bought a farm for myself, but I grew up drawing them. And over the years, I guess I did try different things. I tried stained glass, lead light. I did that for quite a while. And I did cross stitch and tapestry. I tried lots of different things until I found mosaics. Not so much ceramics, but when I found glass mosaics, I found my place, and that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Absolutely loved doing them. So from doing lots and lots of drawings, I think in the 80s I used to do a lot of drawings of horses and dogs, and even spent a couple of years doing them on commission.
Yeah.
Loved doing that. I did alpacas, I did birds, I did all sorts of things in pastel pencils. And I did my own Arabian horse that I bought after I bought my land. And I also had Belgian shepherds that I used to show. And I did one of my Belgian shepherds as well. Belgian shepherd called Manya in pastel, and I love doing that. But glass mosaics became my thing. I've always been emotionally attached to my subjects, and that's really, really important to me to have that connection. I ended up joining an artist group, a local artist group, and had my very first solo exhibition about a year later. And it was a portrait exhibition, and I had made 30 portraits in 10 months while working full-time as a school teacher. I was absolutely obsessed, and I posted some photos of that exhibition, and someone sent me a message of congratulations. I wonder who that was.
It's me.
You did too. So that was where our paths converged when I had my first solo exhibition.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to fill people in, or do you want me to talk about it?
Keep going.
Keep going? Okay. Carla's more confident speaking French than English. Well, you're confident speaking English now too, but
you are quicker than
you get out of control a bit, don't you?
Yeah.
So you also had a connection to animals and farms with your upbringing. You used to spend a lot of time at the farm, your uncle's farm?
Yeah, it's
and auntie's farm
in
the countryside, and you knew, like me,
Yeah.
you knew the smell of shearing sheds.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I don't remember liking it much at the time. I thought it stunk.
Yeah, I love this time.
But it was connection.
Yeah, connection. Yeah,
great connection.
Yeah.
And at the end of every day, you used to go inside with your family, and it was a sort of a family ritual to draw. And you did a lot of drawings.
That was one of my uncle. He teach me drawing donkey. And dogs, sheep, or
all the farm animals on the farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you grew up drawing as well.
Yeah, from this time.
Yeah.
And
So time passed
Yeah.
and you turned 18. You had to do compulsory military training because you're from Tunisia,
Yeah.
and you have to do a year's compulsory training there. But it's a bit of a funny story because your compulsory military training ended up being how many days altogether?
Yeah, it's about 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
So instead of getting fit and doing lots of exercises
Yeah.
and training, what did you do?
Painting. Painting, mural painting.
So it wasn't just painting the walls to make them all neat and tidy. You actually did murals.
Murals, yeah. It starts.
So how did the colonel or the commandant know that you could paint?
They had a painter, and he moved in other area, and they
So did you say, pick me, pick me?
No, not me. It's one of my friends. He tell the commandant, it's Chikhaoui, he's a painter, he will do something, he can do this work for you. When he invited me, I wanted to see the colonel, and she said, okay, I introduce myself up from this start.
So for the whole year,
Yeah,
you did painting
Yeah.
for the colonel.
yeah.
That's a bit of a funny military training, Dal.
Yeah, the story's more longer than that.
Yes, I know. I've heard a lot of funny stories.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you have so many funny stories about that military training.
Yeah, I know.
It's incredible. So after that, you went to university.
Yeah, just when finished, immediately went to university for 3 years.
So you did fine arts training in?
Yeah, it's in French we can say École de Beaux-Arts, Fine Art School.
And you studied what?
Fine art, painting, mosaic, sculpture, marble for 3 years. And when I finished the school in 1997, I started my studio. 3 months.
So you opened a studio 3 months after you finished
Yeah.
university training? Okay.
And I worked with my brother, and we had 2 other artists. They work in our studio. After 3 years, we start a company with 11 employees.
Why? Why did you go from a studio to a company?
Because in this time we had a lot of big commission for overseas, and in the same time in Tunisia for hotels. Big floor for pools, for receptions, for a lot of things, and we need more than 2 or 3 artists. We had 11 artists. They work with me, and this takes a long time.
So you were the director?
Yeah. So from this time, we made exhibition every year, and in this time, most of our work it's in marble and smokey.
When you say you had an exhibition every year, where?
Kala, it's every year in Italy, and sometimes Kala and the north in Milano, and we had in Europe, Paris, Marseille, Germany, Frankfurt, and we had I think Begwim, I said.
But I don't know where that is.
Begwim, Belgique.
Oh, in Belgium.
Belgium.
Okay.
And this every year, minimum 1 per year, and sometimes 2 per year.
And as part of those trips, you visited Switzerland.
Yeah, I love Switzerland.
And is that the reason
Yeah, I moved.
you moved to Switzerland?
Yes, Switzerland.
You fell in love with it.
Yeah, I love
I
Switzerland.
know you miss the really big mountains here in Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
And you also miss the snow.
Yeah, especially snow in Vevey, Switzerland, is not like snow in other areas.
Right, what's different?
It's not a lot, we can say, but we can see the beauty of the snow, especially at night in the old town. It's very, very special.
So I guess when you were living in Switzerland, that's when our paths came together.
Yeah,
and you messaged me from Switzerland.
Yeah, in 2014 when
It was a bit cheeky because he didn't have a word of English. And asked me if I spoke French, so I had to bring out my schoolgirl French that I'd learned till the final year of school, and use Google Translate in the beginning.
Yeah, but it's quick.
But it was quick because you talked a lot.
Yeah.
And I listened a lot.
Okay.
So I actually learned to speak French speaking to you.
Yeah.
Because we used to speak an hour every morning before I went to work.
Yeah.
An hour every night. We were at opposite ends of the day, and I guess I was motivated. It was never a chore, learning French.
And we married.
And we still speak French.
Yeah.
A mixture of French and
mixture of
English
French.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We married in 2018 in Switzerland, and
We did actually see each other.
It's 6
So
months.
in between every 6 months.
Yeah.
Because of being a school teacher, I had school holidays, so I was more flexible. So I used to trot off there every 6 months with a great big pile of glass
Yeah.
that he'd already chosen. I used to show him on Messenger the colours of glass I had.
Yeah.
And he would say yes, no, yes, no, and clean me out a little bit.
Yeah, and then introduced me for the glass.
You took 5 minutes to teach.
You teach me the glass.
Yeah, I did. I took 5 minutes and you were better than me after 5 minutes.
No.
Yes.
No. So, and
So we used to make projects together on opposite sides of the world.
Yeah.
And some people who know us know that we did a green sea turtle together. You in your style and me in my style.
Yeah.
And we used to compare notes, and that was part of our relationship, I guess.
Yeah.
Connecting over making mosaics, even though we're on opposite sides of the world.
So this time before I came here in Australia, I saw the children's, the painting of Tom Roberts. It's the icon, Australian icon.
Yeah, it's probably the best known Australian painting that's ever been painted.
And
In
it's
1890.
when I saw this painting, it immediately reminded me of my childhood in Tunisia.
And it reminds me of mine as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said, we love this painting. I think I have to do this mosaic because I was in love.
Oh, you badly wanted to do it.
Yeah.
You knew what you wanted to do as soon as you arrived.
When I arrived the first week, then I arrived in Australia, just went by the glass and started.
Off we went to Access Glass.
Yeah,
Tony Staffrace was wonderful to us.
yeah.
And we bought what we needed. It was still a bit of a challenge because I was working full time.
And sometimes we ask him for some color ask the manufacturer to make this glass for us.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
he made a lot of efforts to find the right glass that we need.
He did.
Yeah,
He's been fantastic.
yeah,
So Access has been very, very kind
yeah,
to us. But we could only visit there in the school holidays because it was on the other side of Melbourne where we live, and we couldn't get there before closing time.
yeah,
So sometimes there were hold-ups and oh my goodness.
yeah.
It was a challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, after when I start working on this painting, it has about 15 characters. One of them, he has smooth hair, and in this time, okay, you have to make
You were
shots.
using little square tests,
Yeah,
the classic style
the classic
mosaic
style, yeah, of
up
course.
until then.
Yeah. So this time we said, okay, we have to make in shards, to make the hair, and in this time it takes a lot of time to cut each shards, put in place, but the result was incredible. When I finished, after a year later, when I finished
The whole
the
tableau?
yeah, said, then asked me many times to do a subject for her.
Did I ask you a lot?
Yes.
I thought I only asked you once.
No. And each time I said, okay, when I finish she's on the ramps, I'll do something special for you. But it's in my mind that I have to do something very, very special for her because she's a very special person for me. And said, okay, we have to do something unique for a unique person. Okay. And she asked me to do a baby zebra. It's
the end of the school year, which is December for us.
Yeah, it's the summer here.
Because it's in equine.
Yeah.
And I knew if you did horse, it would be tricky because
doesn't
of the
work.
fine pieces.
Yeah.
It couldn't look too hairy. So I said, can you do me a fluffy baby zebra, please?
So I came back for the technique that I developed for doing the shards, but the process, it's a lot of work. I said, okay, now you have to make...
A lot of waste in the beginning?
Yeah. And we worked, I worked for hundreds of hours for developed the way for cutting the shards and the process for doing the first zebra. It's here behind me. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see. It's here. So.
And I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and I said, oh, "Teach me, teach me."
Yeah, and said, "Okay."
So I did my own baby zebra.
And said, all the process that I developed, it's for you. So if you follow this process, the result will be incredible. And then she make her zebra. It was the result. Oh, it's amazing. And she made.
Well, I had been asked before if I would teach mosaics, and I never really wanted to because I thought, what can I offer that's different to anything else they could learn with somebody else?
Yeah.
Plus, I was working full time, and I had no time to do it.
Yeah.
But after I did that zebra, actually I wanted to do another one, so I did a second zebra, and I realised that if I could do it, anyone could do it, because Kala's a bit of a freak of a mosaic artist in my own opinion, and not everybody can do what he can do, but I felt that if I could do it, it was something that we could apply to anybody.
Yeah, for this reason I said this, when I developed the technique and whole process, it's we call it D&H Technique, but we call it Art of Love.
You called it the Art of Love,
not
me.
I called it Art of Love, and because I developed for my love and for a special person for me, and the result, it was there. I said, okay, if you'd like to teach.
Well, we posted them on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they went a bit crazy, and we had lots of people saying,
exactly.
Do you teach this technique? We've never seen anything like it. And we thought, at first, no, we don't teach it. And then we thought, hang on a moment, maybe we could.
And said, okay, we start for the first class. The result from the first class, the first person finished, the result was amazing. Said, okay.
She got more than 2,000 likes, the very first person that finished our course. Yeah. That was incredible.
And the result, it was amazing. And from this time we start teaching, and at the same time, not just giving the technique, we are teaching with love. We give everything for our students. We are working for develop the concentration, develop the confidence, how we can see everything differently than before.
And we give very highly detailed feedback, so that you know exactly what went well and what maybe you need to take off and change because it didn't quite work. And Kala would often say, it's good,
but you can do it.
So I guess we have highest possible standards for our students, and they consistently work to achieve that. Yes, we usually talk to people that do our now just to make sure that they're ready for the amount of work it involves, and to see whether they're really passionate about it, because it really has nothing to do with your level of experience. We've had beginners that have excelled. In fact, we've had actually no failures whatsoever. because we work over several weeks, and we can fix up any little issues over that time, and people all succeed.
Yeah, of course.
It's amazing.
And not just furry animals. Yeah, but portrait.
Oh, we've had people use this technique to do portraits for the hair, not for the skin.
No, I said
But they've used this technique for part of their
we teach
mosaic.
other technique without. We teach marbles, small key, portrait, landscape.
Yeah.
A lot of different techniques.
Oh, and also the realistic animals with the unrealistic rainbow colours.
Yeah, rainbow colors, other part of our D&H technique that we developed, how we can.
So our courses are constantly evolving
Yeah,
and changing, because we don't want to get bored either.
yeah.
We want to do different things.
And
so-
our students, they start selling their work, first or the second subject for $5,000 US.
Yeah, we've had some people in America selling their work for a lot of money.
Yeah, some people take commission for a small subject for dogs or something like this for 3,000, 2,000.
So they've done very, very well.
Yeah,
Yeah. The only way you can actually not do a good job is if you put your work away and don't finish it.
yeah,
And I guess that happens occasionally with any course,
yeah,
but we try very hard to take on people that really badly want to do this and are committed to seeing it through and finishing it.
yeah,
And they're always incredibly proud of what they've done.
yeah,
Yeah. Their first subject with us usually ends up being an heirloom that they never want to sell.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's teaching has become an absolute joy
Yeah, of
for
course.
us, seeing people succeed. It's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to do realism,
Yeah,
and no technique is for everybody. But for the people that want to do realism, it's a very comprehensive course.
yeah. It depends on the level that people they want to get.
Yeah, that's right. And even now, the D&H technique is a part of everything that we do as a subject. It's might not be the whole mosaic, but we always use it in some part of our mosaics. So, and you're doing a challenging mosaic at the moment,
Yeah.
using the technique in a different way again.
Okay. Now, see you in the next video for.
Okay, see you in the next video. We don't know what it is.
It will be the cutting of the shards.
Cutting the shards, okay. All right.
Okay. See you. Bye bye.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Bye bye.